WrestleQuest back with an update. We were just talking about this in a short. Make sure you go check it out, man. How Sting's son, Stephen Borden Jr., in my opinion, is leaps and bounds ahead of AJ Styles' son when it comes to being prepped in the business properly. And, comment. It's a whole debate discussion, man, as he's making his unofficial debut with dark matches and all that. As a late apologies with the background noise, guys. But, this was leaps and bounds ahead of AJ Styles' son. And this is in the wake of this news of him not breaking down. He's too good to break down the ring. I'm the son of AJ Styles. I'm a legacy wrestler. You think you're going to catch me? This is obviously, I'm paraphrasing in my own head with this, but these are the vibes I think a lot of people are getting with all this. You know what I mean? As we heard AJ Styles taking up for his son. Like, hey, he was hired to wrestle, not break down a ring. And it's like many individuals, that's part of what they do coming into the business, putting in work, sweat, tears, carrying on tradition, respect, right? Obviously, there's things in the pro wrestling world where it can go a bit too far with the respect and hazing, if you will, but breaking down a ring is not part of it. In the Hannibal's video, he was talking about how Jimmy Hart in his fucking 80s, they had pictures of him breaking down a ring, right? R.I.P. to Jim the Anvil Neidhart. He was saying Neidhart was like, yo, I'm gonna get my cardio and do my thing, you know what I mean? So just, like, this is character, being a stand-up guy, and just his son not doing it. I just don't see how it doesn't rub everyone the wrong way, and I just don't get what AJ Styles is talking about. But here we got this tweet here. Make sure you join the debate in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. But you see AJ Styles, this is in response to this tweet from A Tribe Called Stress. And once again, apologies with the background noise, guys. I'm bringing you this content on the run as always. Over here we just talk about pro wrestling, breaking news, old stuff, new stuff, reacting to matches, etc. It's all about hearing from you guys, the people, so tap in. But AJ Styles says, it's funny, as I was talking to Look at Gabe, literally tonight, he talked about the ring crew that Ring of Honor used. That's why we never had to set up or break down the ring. Not even the chairs. Want to guess the crew that GCW hired to do that? And that was in response to this tweet here. A Tribe Called Stress said, I get that every parent wouldn't want their child to go through what they had to go through, traveling around the country to wrestle for a hot dog and a handshake. But didn't ROH make you set up and take down the ring? Isn't that part of the quote-unquote dues Natty was talking about? And you've seen what he just said. They never had to. So AJ didn't do it neither. You know what I mean? So take from that what you will. I still don't get why he's not looking at it like, hey, my son, maybe his past a little different than mine. Like, I don't know. I can't believe he's not like, hey, realizing his son is looking like a privileged prick, unless you don't think that's what it is. But then he's saying, no, I never had to neither. Do you guys think there's some cap in his rap with this, that he's full of shit, that he's lying? But check out the responses here. A Tribe Called Stress says, my bad. I didn't realize that you didn't set up a wrestling ring. I assumed you did. I guess it was just Punk, Danielson, and Rollins that I remember had all talked about having to set up and take down wrestling rings during their early days in the independent scene. So do you think with that response, he's saying you're full of shit? Or just saying, oh, wow, I guess you had it different, or what? Tap in. Then John Smith says, why is this still a controversy? Obviously, your kid is talented. Obviously, it's not his job to take the ring down or put it up. Why don't they have crews to do all that? I mean, we get that, but sometimes it just goes that way, right? Like, hey, we need a guy. You know what I'm saying? You're new.